Hello everyone and welcome back to my review show. And as you know before, as I've been doing, today is Wednesday, comic book day. So I got a new comic book for you guys. I've been usually doing some mangas or Invincible. I finally got another issue of this comic book, so I wanted to start off and do this. Savage Dragon number 180. Savage Dragon from Image Comics number 180. That's Savage Dragon's son right there. And that's his daughter. And so we got both Savage Dragon's kids. This issue, pretty much, the last couple issues, there's been an alien race that's come down and just destroying everything there is of Earth. People, superheroes, it don't matter. They just come down and wrecking house on everyone. These aliens have already been to the world of Vanguard. If you're following Image and know who Vanguard is and his alien race, they've already been to him and they've destroyed his planet and his people. So there's basically they almost wiped out his people. He has very little left. He's almost the Superman of his people. But as to say, he's the almost only one left. There's very few. These aliens wiped Vanguard's people out. Now they're on Earth. And here they come. Like, we're in the middle of this battle. They're on Earth. Savage Dragon is away with his own people right now. His own alien race of people. For a while he got his memory back and he became Emperor Kerr, which was the leader of his people when he didn't lose his memory, when he wasn't mind wiped. He was Emperor Kerr and he got his memories back, and now he became Emperor Kerr, but now he's cool again. He's not trying to threaten Earth. He's back to being Savage Dragon, but now he's trying to help his dragon people find a planet for themselves. That's what they've been doing for years, for like the past 20 years, trying to find a planet. So Savage Dragon's helping him out in space. These aliens are attacking Earth, and Savage Dragon doesn't know what to do while he's in space. He's too far away from Earth to help him, but he demands that his people on the ship do something to destroy these aliens that are attacking Earth. And his alien race of brothers and sisters are like, we can't do that. That's not our way. We can't just wipe out a civilization, organic whatever. They're still living things, is what they say. So they're not. They have a code of honor and not to wipe out a complete extinction, like complete wipe them out. Though they're not going to do that. And so when Savage Dragon tells them to, they have to question it. They're like, I don't think we can do that. Anyways, Savage Dragon demands it. Back on Earth, we got both his kids trying to fight. The last issue, they had a hard time defeating one alien. But there's millions of aliens here. Now, they don't know what to do. So the kids, Savage Dragon's kids, they don't know what to do. So they go to Rex, which is their friend, in like a body suit of armor and stuff. And Savage, well, I guess sort of say there's Angel is his daughter, Savage Dragon's daughter, and Malcolm is his son. So I'll try to do it this way if I can try to remember those names. Malcolm and Angel go to Rex, who's in a suit of armor, but he's like a scientist. They go to him, try to figure out a way to stop the aliens. Maybe they can talk to him. Maybe they can bring Glum out from Dimension X. Yeah, there's a Dimension X in here that has nothing to do with Ninja Turtles, by the way. But that's a totally different story. Comic book is just filled with past people you've seen in Savage Dragon, like Hercules and Thor. Not the ones you're thinking of, the direct from Greek mythology. These guys, they're not even spelled like Hercules. It's like with a K and stuff. Anyways, it's not the ones you would think of. But Thor and Hercules are trying to hold their own when these aliens are killing gods, apparently. Like Hercules and Thor, like they're gods. Apparently the aliens are killing them too. Whatever. Yeah, so it's going around the planet, just wiping everybody out. They don't know what to do. All these heroes are dying. The villains are dying. Everyone's dying. Malcolm and Angel actually, like, there's some pretty cool pages. I'll just show this of like other superheroes. Like you see Supreme right there, which Supreme to me kind of looks like Eric Larson drew like a fat baby head. There's like a new character down at the bottom they've just started. Like Mudman, I think his name is, but he's new, and that's like just mud coming out of him. And we all know who that should be. I just won't even say it. I can't remember his name. I don't know why. It's a brain fart. I should remember. I should know his name. He's a very good character, and he's a very known character. I don't know why I can't. It just escapes me for the moment. Anyways, I like it when comic books do this. That, well, Image does it the best, I think, since they're like just, they don't try to overpower the viewer with all these crossovers every year. Whatever crossover they have, it stays in their book. Invincible's done it, it stayed in their book. Savage Dragon does it all the time, a lot, and it stays in his book. But they involve other characters. So you see Supreme, you see Mudman, you see all these other guys fighting these characters. So it's really cool. Oh yeah, and Super Patriot too. Big fan of Super Patriot, I have to say. Super Patriot's pretty damn cool. And then he's on top of a bunch of bodies of superheroes trying to fight these aliens. Now, they get Malcolm and Angel finally get to Rex down in the basement where they know he's at his laboratory, and it's since everyone believes it's the end of the world. What are they doing? What do they find Rex doing? But having sex with his girlfriend. It's the end of the world. I mean, everyone's gonna like. Even in the last issue, like it was kind of like, you know, end of the world. Let's have sex. So they catch up with him in the middle of having sex with his girlfriend. And they're talking to him. They're trying to like talk to him right in the middle of like while he's still like in missionary position. It's weird, kind of funny, kind of weird part, but I don't mind it. It's pretty cool. Rex figures out a way. He's on like, okay, maybe there's one thing we can do. So he brings a god. I've never seen this guy in comic books. I've never seen this guy. I've never seen Eric Larson bring this guy in. He's called All God. He's huge. He's just a big dude. Huge monster of a guy. And Eric Larson does this a lot. He'll bring characters in for one issue and then kill them off. That's exactly what happens to All God. He comes in, Rex brings him in, he wipes out a ton of them. All God just wipes them out. And what happens? The forces of like the Earth think he's an enemy and blows All God away, and just like blows him away. There you go. And he's supposed to be another good guy. He actually helped wipe most of these guys out. And then, like the very next page, like one page, he comes in like here's like I'm All God. And like by the third page of that, he's dead. Eric Larson does this a lot. I don't mind it. It's just hard to sometimes understand how strong someone is if you don't build them up. I think it's just, I've been reading a lot of manga, and that's how manga goes. You build them up. So it's just hard to understand that sometimes. Anyways, let's keep going. All God dies, but then the aliens, after being mostly wiped out, they're like, holy crap, we're getting the hell out of here. Aliens actually retreat after this. They're leaving Earth aliens are still on Earth, but the ships are just retreating. Okay? So they're retreating. Vanguard and the ship out from our solar system, or not our solar system, but out like on our moon, in between our moon and our Earth. He's out there seeing the ships running away. He's like, kill them all. Kill them all. By the last page, you see Savage Dragon. He's confronted by his subordinates, his own son, Dragon son on the ship. Not the same one on Earth, but a different son on the ship. He's confronted by his people and says, hey, his son basically says, I challenge you to a blood match. Since we don't, basically, they didn't like what he was doing with these planet alien race, even though they were killing everything. The dragon people didn't believe what he did, what he's trying to do, and kill off a race. So his own son challenges him to a blood match, and it's basically kill or be killed. So there you go. So I cannot. That's it. That's the end of that. It's like very end. It's like you probably read it. I challenge to a blood match. Good of our race. I must end your rule and your life. Good stuff. And that's the end of that. Now, Savage Dragon, I will just put this in. Savage Dragon does a lot of this. Eric Larson does a lot of this. Since the beginning, they've had a lot of flip books. Like, you could get Savage Dragon, but then you buy it and you get another comic book at the very back. He's been doing this for years, and he's just now brought this back. Like, for a while, he stopped it. For a few years, he stopped it, but now he's brought it back. And who doesn't like flip books? I mean, who doesn't like flip books? You get 2 comic books in one. It's not really a big it's only just like a few pages, but still, you still another comic book. Anyways, you get Vanguard on the back, and it's his kind of more his story with relating to the aliens and his race and all this other story. But there you go. I cannot wait for the next issue. I like Savage Dragon. I've always liked Eric Larson and his work. All these Image people, I've loved them since the beginning, since they worked at Marvel or DC, and so I follow Savage Dragon. And even though his stuff is just off the wall wild sometimes, I don't mind it. It's really cool stuff. This is a true comic book creator in my head. Like, this guy, Eric Larson, he just does anything he wants, and it becomes, like, I think, a pretty good comic book. He does pretty good stuff, really good stuff, phenomenal stuff. So I cannot wait for the next issue. Should be a month. We'll see. Could be a month and a half. Could be 2. But yeah, that's it. So I probably took longer than I needed to, but it was like Savage Dragon. I love it. So there you go. There's Savage Dragon. Thank you guys for watching. Leave your comment suggestions down below. I'll try to get back to them as soon as possible. You guys have a great day, and thank you guys for watching. Alright, bye.